I'm gonna be honest. I came into this video thinking I owned a lot more pink than I actually did. I owned this sweater and this scrunchie. Hey pals, what's up? So today we are going to be doing the solid color build challenge. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. You choose a color and that's the only color you can use while building. Today I chose pink. I died. We're gonna get into the build now. So now we're here with the speed build. I honestly hate the color pink now. I feel sickened by it because of how much pink I had to look at while building this. It took me about an hour and a half of staring at pink. The basic shell is like all my shells because I'm an uncreative. Also, roofing. I hate roofing! I figured it out in the end though. It's pretty standard. I decided to make it kind of look like a dollhouse because, you know, pink, dollhouse, girly. And then I realized I made a grave mistake whenever I saw the pink swatches for the roof. Oh boy, what a gross color. I like pink, but not that pink. That's disgusting. I'm putting little windows in those roof peaks, I guess would be the proper word to describe them. Have to resize them, but whatever. It still looks cute. They serve no purpose whatsoever. Because, you know, it's better to look pretty than actually do things. Now we're taking down some walls inside. I originally wanted to do like an open concept, but I always do open concepts. So you'll see quickly I change up that layout and it's very closed off, which I think is more true to a dollhouse because dollhouses have the facade and have broken down rooms. Nothing really is an open concept with a dollhouse. The rules of this challenge is if it's not the color you're building with, you don't have it. So say if they don't have a purple toilet, your house doesn't have a toilet. So luckily there was a pink version of everything. And I'm figuring out the upstairs. I just windowed it. Windowed it? Is windowed a word? Windowed? I'm going to say it's a word. And I get the layout done pretty fast. It is a 2-bedroom house. I made it a child's room and a mother's room, parents' room. The house is very pink. Super pink. I used to love Strangerville because their architectural stuff looks very dollhouse-like, I find. There's so many stupid frickin' over-the-top wallpapers that are pink too, like, holy smokes. I don't understand why there is so many. So now my idea is to make it as gaudy as possible. Well, some of the rooms to be as gaudy as possible. Although this bathroom ends up not being horrible, to my surprise. I didn't know these Parenthood wall tiles came in this swatch, and they're so pretty. They're like bubblegum dreams. Originally I was going to do a tiny kitchen, and then I forgot that there's no wood that I can use for the floor. So that whole area becomes tiled because I'm not having a carpeted dining area. No, sir. But I do put the carpet in the living room and I separate it with an angle. You were snoring.
Making it up now.
You went.
You lied.
No.
You lied.
No.
You lied.
I went to see the bunny and you went.
That's because I was looking at you and you're funny looking, so I. Right, bunny?
You bullying me.
I am not.
The internet is going to see you bully me.
Yeah, I don't will you. I never will you.
I'm talking to my dad. He's out of frame.
I happen to be the nicest dad ever.
Yeah, right.
How many dads you know with cute little bunnies?
That's my bunny.
This bunny loves me.
That's my bunny.
This bunny loves me more
My
than
dad's
you
trying to
love
steal my rabbit.
my rabbit.
My rabbit.
My rabbit.
And now we start to furnish. Woo! Getting some lighting up, you know, just the standards. Nothing really special here. There's very minimal pink lights to choose from, mainly all CC. Yes, I use CC. I am a horrible human. Again, going for antique-y vibes. You know, gothic antiquarian dollhouse. Not much to say, really. There wasn't a ton of accessories I could use. Accessories, decor. There wasn't a ton of decor I could use because pink. There wasn't a ton of decor I could use because of color restrictions, but I do find some to make it feel more like a house and less like an empty build. This CC plant freaking saves the day because I had that big empty space and I didn't want to put a washer and dryer because it's a dollhouse. And now we're working on the kitchen. So I downloaded these reskins of Parenthood counters and they're absolutely perfect. I would have been stuck with some gross counters if it weren't for this. So highly recommend using custom content when building. And I also found these retro appliances while custom content shopping and they really make the build. If it weren't for them, I feel like everything went and tied together as well. I try to play around with making the kitchen bigger, but I feel like this tiny corner kitchen is absolutely perfect for the size of the house. And I decide to use the dining table as kind of like an island. There's no formal dining area in the house, but so there's no actual formal dining area in the house. And now I'm trying to find a little pink plant to go onto the table. So I believe I just go with a regular size vase and just size it down slightly. Yeah, there we go. So it's perfect on that table. That table is also CC, and I believe those chairs are as well. If it weren't for CC, this house would be a disaster, like me. And I had this brilliant idea of using one of the corner couches. So I had this brilliant idea of using one of the corner couches over in a nook to make a little lounge area where you could sit and do homework or whatever. At least that's why I thought in my brain. Or sit and put your shoes on before you go outside. And here's when I realized I made a mistake. I thought about it. I am not using that stupid frickin' penguin TV. Ever. I hate it. So I put music instead. Because if it's like an actual true antique dollhouse, why would there be a TV? So I have this really cool retro record player. And it's a nice sitting area. I believe I also add a bookshelf so you can sit and listen to music and read at the same time. So it's more of a parlor than a living room. Which I dig that, having a parlor. And I didn't know this Parenthood board came in a pink swatch. I always use the chalkboard version of it. So now I struggle with choosing which bed, but I ultimately decide to go with this princessy girly one. With, I believe I go for the... And I kind of just mismatch all the furniture. I don't really make a coherent theme in this bedroom because honestly I was getting tired of looking at the color pink and I just wanted to be done so badly. And now I'm putting the dresser down. I play around with different dressers, but I ultimately decided to go with this Parenthood one because I thought it was so beautiful, the shade of pink. This is the only shade of pink that I like. But isn't this an absolute eyesore right now? You look at it and your brain just cannot compute how pink everything is. There's very minimal wall paintings that qualify as pink, too. Gave her a toy bin, put some decorations, called it a day. That bedroom was done. I wasn't going to search for any other rugs. I wasn't going to look for anything else. I was done. And then I went for one of the first beds I saw. I was like, yes, this is gaudy. This house is gaudy. Smack it down. So I go with that Get Famous bed that no one ever uses. And then I make a computer area. I also put a laptop downstairs because there's no TVs. I feel like that's a good way to make up for it. And I believe I ended off with putting that custom content plant again in the corner. I think I do. Yes, I do. And then I put some plants at the doorstep because then I realized since I was building in the springtime that the plants that aren't CC are kind of dead. So it doesn't look as pretty as it should. Oops. And we're getting into the walkthrough of the build. This is what the house looks like from the outside. It is a box, 100%. We walk in. Here's the god-awful pink living area, the bathroom, the parlor. We go up the pink marble stairs into both bedrooms. And that's about it. It's disgusting. Awkward. So didn't that just hurt your eyes so badly? I don't know if I can look at the color pink again. Why do I do this to myself? I just want to make pretty houses. So that's it for the build. I hope you enjoyed watching this train wreck happen. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. I put out new content every day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye!